Hello and welcome to Facthunters. Today we're bringing you the tales of 7 celebrities whose careers came to an abrupt halt. Celebrity culture is unavoidable in this day and age. From Facebook to the silver screen, we're bombarded with trivia and facts about the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Some of us want to emulate them, others just hate it. But love or hate, here are 7 stories of celebs whose actions brought their rise to fame and fortune to a sticky end. Number 1. Wesley Snipes. Best known for the lead role in the Blade films, Snipes didn't prove as talented away from Hollywood. In 2008, he and 2 others were convicted of tax fraud and they received prison sentences. Snipes appealed the conviction, arguing that the government did not have the right to collect taxes from him. Yeah, strong argument. He eventually reported to federal prison in December 2010 and was released in April 2013. Number 2. b.o.b. The singer shot to fame with his singles Airplanes and Magic, reaching number 1 in the UK and the US. In 2016, he published a tweet sharing his belief that the Earth is flat. A well-publicised challenge from Neil deGrasse Tyson brought the argument into the public eye, with diss tracks being released by both parties. Refusing to listen to logic and sense, b.o.b. in 2017 started a GoFundMe campaign for $1 million to fund satellites and weather balloons to confirm once and for all the Earth is flat all round. Good luck with that. Number 3. Tiger Woods. Even if you don't like golf, you've still heard of Tiger Woods. Turning pro at just 20 years old and with 79 PGA Tour events, including 14 majors under his belt, his career could only get better. But in 2009, an article brought to light Tiger's extramarital indiscretions with a nightclub manager. Soon enough, more than a dozen women around the world claimed to have had affairs with the golfing legend, and Woods announced an indefinite break from professional golfing. Sponsors and supporters dropped him in the wake of the scandal, and he was admitted to therapy. Number 4. Azealia Banks. The singer and rapper has said herself that she gets more attention for her online feuds and foul-mouthed comments than for her music. Banks is outspoken about African American rights and tweeted that the descendants of prominent slave-owning families should have their houses burned and their finances seized. In 2015, when exiting an airliner, she attempted to push her way to the front of the plane and was stopped by another passenger. Following the argument that ensued, Banks spat at and punched the man before yelling homophobic abuse at an airline employee. Number 5. Mel Gibson. Okay, so we're all still watching his films, but that isn't the point. From his early success in Mad Max to the attempted deflowering of history in Braveheart, Gibson has made headlines for more than his screen work. Banned from driving multiple times, he blew up at a police officer in 2008 who'd stopped him for drink driving. Gibson also made homophobic comments during an interview in 1991, which he publicly refused to apologise for. He was pretty much blacklisted in Hollywood as being too big a risk to put in the public eye. Number 6, another rapper now, Chris Brown. Brown was convicted in 2009 of assaulting his then girlfriend Rihanna. The public went mad seeing her injuries, which required hospitalisation. Brown was given 5 years probation, community service and counselling. He publicly apologised and tried to reconcile with Rihanna, but she wasn't having it. Brown still does produce music, but there really isn't any coming back from that kind of publicity. Number 7. Oscar Pistorius. Pistorius was born missing bones in both legs. His legs were amputated below the knee at only 11 months old. This didn't slow him down, however. He competed in wrestling and rugby at school, better than most able-bodied people. He competed in the 2004 Summer Paralympics and placed 4th, becoming known as the Blade Runner because of his prosthetic limbs. Controversially, Pistorius qualified for the 2012 Summer Olympics and shot to fame, being the first amputee to compete successfully in the competition. On the 14th of February 2013, Pistorius shot his girlfriend Reva Steenkamp 4 times, killing her. The trial was internationally controversial, publicising the athlete's fall. He claimed repeatedly that he had mistaken Steenkamp for an intruder and was not guilty of murder. He was initially sentenced to 3 years of house arrest, which caused huge controversy, with the general opinion being that he'd successfully got away with murder. After further trials and appeals by prosecutors, in November 2017, Pistorius was sentenced to 13 years, 5 months in jail. That concludes the video. If you liked the video, then please click the like button and subscribe for more content. Let us know in the comment section below what you'd like to see covered next. Thanks for watching.